Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Bernie Sanders, and I'm reacting to a movie called Elvis. And those of you that know me know that I'm a massive Elvis fan. I have a poster right here on the wall. I've been a lifelong Elvis fan since I was a youngster, and when the movie came out, I was blown away. I watched it twice in theaters, but I wanted to do a reaction for my channel because I wanted to see it again. Two times is not enough. I need to see it for a third time. Third time is a charm. I know there are some Elvis fans out there who do not like this movie because it wasn't historically accurate on some parts. Understandable, but you gotta know they're trying to attract a new generation of Elvis fans, and I think they did just that. Elvis has been a big topic of discussion for people now since the movie has come out, and that's a great thing. If that's the outcome, that's a great thing, I believe. I remember the only people that I would talk to Elvis about is my parents, family, and one friend. I had one other friend who liked Elvis. Out of all my friends, there was only one guy I knew that we could talk about Elvis. But now, everyone I know talks about Elvis and the movie. And some random people at the gym hit me up when I was wearing an Elvis shirt, and we talked about Elvis. So I think all in all, the movie was a great thing. Yes, it got some things wrong and whatever. They changed things here and there to make it a more palatable movie. But in the end, it is a great product. Austin Butler did his thing, I believe. And this is a great movie. And it's a great introduction to Elvis if you want to dig more into his history. So without further ado, let's jump into this reaction. That's what I call an opener for a movie. Look how beautiful that looks. It's Baz Luhrmann for you, baby. I didn't know what a snowman was before this movie as well. So that term was used and thrown around a lot in this movie. And it's cool to know what it actually means. Tom Hanks doing his thing. A lot of people had complaints about his accent in this movie, but for me, it's just something I can get past to get to all the spicy, good Elvis parts.
I am the legendary Colonel Tom Parker.
The way they portrayed Vegas as well, super epic.
Without me, there would be no Elvis Presley.
Colonel Tom Parker was a liar, a cheat, a con man. Parker received as much as 50% of Elvis's income.
The only thing that matters is that man gets up on that stage tonight.
He really said that in real life. And I'm glad they used that line in this movie because it's such a crazy thing to say about someone that you're supposed to love, you know? Also, this opener blew my mind when I first saw it in theaters. I was like, oh my God, they got everything right, from his necklaces to the gun in his boot and the Vegas stage. I was geeking this whole movie, I'm telling you. Man, that opener was so awesome. Austin Butler absolutely killed his role as Elvis. Did you guys hear they're making another Elvis movie from Priscilla's point of view? And the guy that they hired to play Elvis is not gonna be anywhere as good as Austin's portrayal. I can put money on that for sure. He's probably gonna do the stereotypical, "Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going?"
Elvis the showman and the Colonel the snowman. The greatest show on earth. Hank Snow. Pardon me.
I did like Hank Snow as well. Even though, he wasn't as cool as Elvis. I'm glad they had him in this movie.
Diggity dog, Billy, I got one. Oh, yeah.
I love the cinematography in this movie as well. It's so pristine. It's so clean. Everything just looks so good. You can tell they poured their heart and souls into every single scene of this movie. I absolutely love it. They also implement old footage too, which I think is amazing as well. I like how they merged modern music with the old music, you know, just so people who aren't fans of Elvis can kind of get into it a bit easier, you know, a little more palatable for the uninitiated.
Now, they are not putting a colored boy on the hayride.
He's white.
He's white? Yep, he is.
What?
Another good thing about this movie, they capture the importance of Elvis too, because, you know, being in 2022, it's hard to fathom the impact that he had on America, and this movie does a great job of portraying that, in my humble opinion.
What if I forget the words on live radio?
All we gotta do out there is just a bit of clowning around.
You boys are a band.
That's right.
The Lord gave us music to bring people together, and family is the most important thing of all. Jesse's shining bright tonight.
Jesse, Elvis's twin brother, who died at birth.
His dad went to jail over a $14 check. Woo! They were strict. And this is where they put a lot of information into one scene. Like, yeah, he witnessed that, and he also witnessed tent revivals, church. He got all his inspiration and influences from so many different things, and it's what made him who he was. I was raised in a Pentecostal church myself, so I can relate to this. This is very true to form.
He's with the Spirit.
Come on, you gotta get on in. It's already announced on the radio.
Folks are real excited.
How do you know Big Boy Critter? That's all right, Mama. That's all right with you.
The setup to this opening act is just so brilliant. They take care of so much information all at once, just so, you know, you can see him finally perform. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Greasy hair, girly makeup.
I'm all geared up. Let us hear your songs.
He nailed that dialogue as well, because that's exactly what Elvis sounded like when he did the hayride. You can look it up. It's on YouTube.
Get a haircut, Barry.
Well, you may go to college. You may go to school. Come back, baby. Come back, baby.
What are you hollering at? The wiggle. The what? Them girls won't see you wiggle.
She was having feelings she wasn't sure she should enjoy. The greatest carnival attraction I'd ever seen.
Beale Street, baby. I love how they recreated it. That whole street. Pretty epic.
And pickpocket still, and business never closed.
Gotta have the pink socks on, bro. Even in your work clothes. It's a rule. I got pink socks on right now. No, I don't.
You ain't nothing but
I think this actress passed away recently, so rest in peace. But she did an amazing job as well. I used to try to do my hair like that. I could never get it to waft right. I could never get the sweep right on it. And I used every type of hair gel there was and could not get the hair right. So I gave up on that. Got emo hair instead.
I'm just trying to take care of you and Daddy. That's all I've ever cared about.
Do not trust your own goddamn cleverness. You've upset your mama.
Dodgers in her seat in the back. I love how they added her to the movie as well. She's in a lot of the books I read about Elvis. She is pretty cool.
A tremendous showman, Hank Snow. He wants to record one of your songs.
Oh, which one?
All of them.
try one of these. Put the pet back in his step. You really something else, man. Do you think
That night I happened to see him alone. You look lost.
I guess I am. I'm sorry, sir. I mean, I don't know the way out.
But I do.
You're great, Colonel. You are the best person I could ever hope to work with. I believe I can be great, too.
Oh, no doubt.
What about Hank Snow?
Hank, yes. He sent me here to fire you. So I will have to leave Hank. The label with national distribution.
Oh, see, eh?
The world needs to hear you sing, Elvis.
You will have to be free of any entanglements.
I don't have a girl.
She didn't like that one bit. I wonder if it really went down like that.
And I was thinking Vernon Presley, business manager.
I like it very much.
So good.
Cautionary tale. That's what this is.
Girl.
Are you ready to fly?
Yes, sir. I can't move. I can't sing.
What is he doing? We paid for this?
I've been there in real life. Graceland, baby. I've been to that house and the one he used to have in LA, or in California, and got to hang out in both. Pretty awesome stuff.
Snowman strikes again.
Mr. Presley and Mr. King. Regular peas in a pod, relieving me of my finest thread.
I'm thinking about cutting it up with Hound Dog.
Ooh! Elvis Presley. Strange things are happening every day.
When I say you was hard,
America will be talking about Elvis Presley, my weakling boy.
What are they laughing about?
What are they laughing about? Who is this boy on the telly?
Moving like a goddamn...
I wonder what he said there. Probably nothing good.
Kennedy and vulgarity of this rock and roll music.
Well, gyrating while you sing has been bitterly criticized.
I don't feel I'm doing anything wrong. Elvis the pelvis. Most childish expressions I've ever heard coming from an adult.
The new Elvis Presley.
Moving one of these.
And that is the point.
Yeah, I remember the show, watching it when I was a kid, and I was like, man, he's singing to an actual hound dog. And I didn't realize how embarrassing it was for him at the time, but apparently he hated that performance. And as a performer, I would have hated it too.
He could have given us some more. What the hell do you want me to do about it? We're musicians! It's the most embarrassing performance of my life, isn't it?
You're unhappy.
I'm not! God, hell, Mama.
Satin nose.
You ain't never happy. And I wish you would not drink so goddamn much. It's not good for you.
Yeah, imagine the chaos, man. Trying to walk through the street, being one of the most famous dudes in America. Even back then when he started. Yeah, be crazy. His life was never the same.
Let it all hang out. Let it all hang out, EP.
And he's coming. They would love his movie.
I can't sing that song. I won't even try.
to get my reward.
Go where I want, play what I want. If they don't like it, I can go someplace else. You don't do the business will do you.
Words of wisdom. Don't let someone like the Colonel run the show. I mean, Colonel did get him into some... Colonel did give him some opportunities and on RCA, but I mean, I feel like Elvis would have got there eventually. On his own. But he took the fast route, and things just went downhill after that, I guess.
Colonel's a smart man. There's got to be another reason.
I love this whole part here. So epic. From this to the performance, one of the highlights of the movie coming up.
As long as you don't so much as wiggle a finger.
This is a chill-inducing part, man. It's so epic. This is how you do an Elvis movie right here. So good, man. Love it.
There's been a lot of talk about the new Elvis. But in the end, you gotta listen to yourself. You people ain't gonna change me none. I'm gonna show you what the real Elvis is like tonight. You're looking for trouble?
He has the moves down, man. It's so perfect.
He didn't listen to me. He had no idea what he had done.
The army, baby. He had to go to the army.
They are poking into your background. May never book another date or sell another record again.
Basic training at Fort Chaffee.
She worried and drank.
I can't go up there. I just want to stay here forever. Stay with me for seconds then, okay? Go follow me.
Now listen to me, sweetie, because this guy, he's got girl. Ooh, what could he possibly see in you, okay? Dad, we talk and we listen to music, okay?
Never met anyone like you. When I get back, he's gonna set me up in Hollywood to be a serious actor.
That was with the great vocal group, the Jordanaires, in the background. Elvis, your new record hit, I predict it's going to be one because I've heard you rehearse it. You're going to record it tomorrow, called Hound Dog. I got you a very cute little hound dog right here. And away you go. Who's that? Here it is.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never gonna rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, I said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. Yeah, they said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. Yeah, you ain't never gonna rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never gonna rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a...
Yeah, damn it! He could have given us some more. I know how to do a skit. I could have made it funny.
The most stupid, embarrassing, humiliating thing I ever did.
What the hell do you want me to do about it?
We're musicians!